Hey everybody, so obviously this is a very strange time for the world at the moment. Right, that's Dan playing Fortnite. I'm really sorry if you can hear him shouting through the walls, but... Oh my god, yeah, sorry. So yeah, obviously, like I was saying, coronavirus, it's all anybody can talk about at the moment. Obviously it's overtaking everybody's life, and because I live in London, it's kind of the most rife here in the UK, like most cases are from London. So it's all a bit weird. Obviously everyone's at home from work, everything's shut now. It's Saturday, the 21st, I think, of March. Boris Johnson's speech went out on Friday, so yesterday, and that was the announcement of everything shutting. So this is the day after that. So I wanted to do a little bit of a vlog showing you what London looks like in the middle of this crazy, weird time. I don't think that London will ever be this empty again in my lifetime, maybe, unless something else like this happens, and touch wood, it does not. But I'm honestly really interested to see what it's like outside. I mean, I kind of already know what it's like outside, just because obviously if I just pop to the shops or whatever to get some food, like I can see that there's nobody there. But I wanted to go to more like tourist heavy spots normally. Obviously they're going to be dead because there's no tourists here at the moment. Everyone's gone home, self-isolate, everything's shut anyway, so even if you were a tourist there'd be literally nothing to do here. But yeah, I'm gonna venture out and take some photos and videos of what London looks like. I already know that before I post this, people are going to be on me about not staying indoors, and they're going to be saying you should be staying indoors at every possible time, this is not essential travel. And I do agree that everybody should be staying inside as much as they possibly can and doing their part in the self-isolating quarantine thing. Absolutely agree with that, but it's very easy for people to say that when they have obviously like a 2-story house with a garden and lots of different rooms. Like, I don't have that luxury. I live in a flat in the middle of London. It's tiny. Literally it takes me 3 seconds to walk from one end of my flat to the other. I don't have a garden, I don't have a balcony, I don't have any kind of open space for fresh air unless I want to like stick my head out the window, which I don't think really counts. So obviously things like exercising, I can't really do that in my flat. I could maybe like push a couch back and do it in my living room, but obviously I live with Dan, so if he's doing something in the living room, I can't do that. So it's not ideal, and I just hope people understand that this is kind of like me getting my exercise and daily dose of, like, you know, sunlight and fresh air for the day. So hopefully people can understand that. It's not as easy for everybody as it is for other people to do that. But just so you know, I am also doing my bit for sure. I know that there's going to be no people outside anyway, so the social distancing is going to be like real anyway outside. But I'm going to walk to Tower Bridge first. That is literally a 10-minute walk away from my flat, so I'll be walking there. There'll be nobody on the streets, and if there are, like, I'm very considerate about like giving them their space and myself the space, so I'll be crossing the road and trying to avoid like any kind of close contact or anything. I've got a mask that I'll be wearing. I'm not going to get any public transport, so after Tower Bridge I'll probably cycle using the Santander bikes to all the other places, and I'll be taking some disinfectant wipes and stuff with me. So yeah, don't worry, I'm going to be obviously very considerate. I'm not stupid, and I know how to, you know, look after other people and myself in social situations. I also do think it's really important to document things like this if I can, because this is such a weird time, and it's gonna be like very rare to see London looking like this again. Me and Dan always have conversations like, oh, I wonder what London would look like if you like took all the tourists out, like if you could just magic them all out. I would want to, obviously, but I just think it'd be really interesting to see what London would look like if only locals were there, or if everyone like just vanished. And this is probably the closest we're ever going to get. I'm also going to try and get some shots that I've always wanted to get in these places, but obviously they've always been way too busy, some like hyperlapses and stuff, so I will also include those. Sorry if I've rambled on a little bit, but I just wanted to explain that. Cool, right, let's go. I hate that I just did that, sorry. Here we are at Tower Bridge. Obviously quite empty. There are some people out though. A lot more people here than I was actually expecting there to be out, because I think everyone's obviously just like, if you live in London you've got a small flat, so you're not going to get your exercise from your flat. Yeah, it is quite dead still compared to what it would usually be on a Saturday. Okay, so now I'm just literally walking back to Tower Tower Bridge, which is just there. This is normally would be like a really big tourist road. This would literally be full of tourists normally. This is the Ivy restaurant right by Tower Bridge. It's closed, obviously. It's a very nice spring-like background though. It's just a shame that there's nobody there to experience it. Also, these are like the green field. They're like the green space outside of Tower Bridge, and they're pretty empty. There are definitely some people sat at the front though, but it is lunchtime, so I feel like maybe people have come out for some lunch in the fresh air. So at the moment I'm just walking down to South Bank, just along the river. This is called the Queen's Walk. Again, normally very busy. Obviously nobody around. Even the Thames is like dead. So weird. So South Bank is obviously normally full of people because it's loads of shops and restaurants around there. It's where the London Eye is. I'm also going to have a look at St Paul's Cathedral, see what's going on there. But yeah, it's very eerily quiet. Okay guys, so I just had my first experience of someone taking the piss out of my mask. Some American girl walked past me and she goes, "Oh my god, everybody's wearing masks." So I looked at her like, and then she goes, "When I see bodies on the floor, that is when I'll start wearing masks." And I was like, honey, don't think that's the vibe that everyone's going for. Weird thing to say. This is actually one of my favourite pubs, the Founder's Arms. I love it because it looks over the skyline of London. It's like a really good spot, but obviously it's all closed. There's some people sat outside on the chairs, but that's because they've obviously bought their own drinks and snacks and stuff. Okay, so I'm back home now. I've been back home for a while. I'm gonna end the video here. I didn't want to like talk too much vlog wise and ramble on because I know that a lot of people will just want to watch this video to see, you know, the photos and the videos and what it looks like. But I hope it was, you know, interesting, and I hope you liked some of the new kind of footage I threw in there. That's me testing out a few new like techniques. But yeah, I hope it gave you some insight to what actually it looks like at the moment. So let me know in the comments down below what you think, how you're feeling about this whole coronavirus situation. Support each other in the comments as well. It's always good to be nice, and don't forget to give me a subscribe if you want to see any more content from me, and you can follow me on Instagram. Might as well plug all the digs. Oh, and also I've got TikTok now. Yes, you heard that right. Obviously being bored at the weekends now has taken its toll, and I've actually downloaded TikTok, so you can follow me on there. It's the same username as my Instagram, Rosla. So on that note, I will say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.